So by far, I've met two types of traders in this trading space. Okay, so it's pretty simple. We have usually this type of trader that would go for a sell here and would be okay with it, close it here, and then after some time, it will take another position a little bit lower and close it here, and then it will continue with another one over here, right? Because he knows exactly how the market moves. Okay, so we have this type of trader in the market that just chose to have multiple entries and to have a small risk reward because it's more likely for him to win the trades. Because if you risk one unit in order to receive another unit, things are pretty fine. I even know traders that go for this type of risk reward. Like they risk more in order to win less. And they repeat this multiple times. They just prefer to close the trading profit, you know? So this is their style. And I observe that they are doing pretty fine with challenges. They are doing pretty fine with trading, especially on prop firms, because they like to secure profit all the time and to be on charts like every day. They are scalpers, day traders, whatsoever. And then there are another type of traders, not the ones that are doing this, the traders that like exact entries and are waiting for the trade to go in their favorable direction, something like this. Let me go on 1 minute. They like to get the trade from the very top, let's say something like this, somewhere over here, right? They cover the extremes, sometimes they don't, even they go lower, and they are waiting for the trade to go in their favorable direction and to catch everything out of it, maybe taking some partials in between. But the idea is that they start over here and they expect, I don't know, a 1 to 8. They risk 1 unit in order to win 8 units if the trade goes in the right direction. These are the traders that like to win 1 time and they don't care if they lost 5 times after that, because their win cover the losses that they got from the previous trades that weren't winning. So this is another type of trader, and I was this type of trader before until it didn't work for me anymore. I felt like reducing my risk-reward ratio and increasing my win rate benefits my strategy more than waiting for big risk-reward ratios. I know that was a time in the past where all the traders were educated into thinking that this is the only way that you can trade in the market nowadays, with really tight stop losses and really huge risk reward. Sometimes you've seen on the chart of the mentors something like this, like position after position, continuation, all of the trades were so exact that you were questioning what you were doing wrong, right? And if they took a loss, they took a really small loss and it didn't even count. It was possible, I believe, in the past, because I was doing this too for a short period of time. I was doing this for 1 year and it worked pretty fine for me. But it really messed with my psychology for the fact that my brain couldn't accept the fact that I have to take a lot of losses until the good trade arrives, the one with a huge risk-reward ratio, right? So I was waiting for the 1 to 16 risk-reward, and meanwhile, I was taking 5 losses, 8 losses, 10 losses. Yeah, it was fine. Sometimes they were on break-even, like the trades that I've been losing were on break-even. But in the same time, let's not forget about the commission. It's important, especially when you're taking a challenge, especially when you're trading with a prop firm. The commission counts, the commission matters. I didn't even cover the commission. I was taking loss after loss, and it compounded until the wins didn't really matter that much. The 1 to 16 risk reward wasn't that good anymore. And sometimes, because the spreads aren't the best, or I don't know, something happens, there are news, you can even hit your stop loss before the trade. So sometimes your stop loss could be hit even before the trade goes in the favorable direction. So for example, if you're having this type of stop loss, you don't know really where exactly you're going to enter the trade and where exactly is your stop loss positioned in real time. So for example, sometimes because of the spreads or whatsoever, like your trade would be gone because of this. Even if on TradingView it didn't touch your stop loss, Well, the reality is different. The reality of trading is different. You have different brokers. You trade with different pro firms. By the way, you should check our spreads on GoFunded Trader. I consider them pretty good. I will attach an image over here of the spreads. Yes, this is what I believe right now. I believe that there are two huge strategies that you can adapt. So I believe in the low risk reward, high win rate, and high risk reward, low win rate. I don't specifically believe that you can have both. I don't know anybody that can have both. I never seen anybody that has like 1 to 10 risk reward all the time and also has a 80% win rate. It's like something extreme. At the moment, what I have, and I will show you. So here you can see the trading stats of a trader that uses the low risk reward, high win rate strategy. And right now we have 48% win rate and 51% losses. However, when I was trading with huge risk reward, I had somewhere around 20%, 30% wins. It never touched the 50% win rate, the 60% win rate, because the idea was that I expected for that specific trade to work, the one with a huge risk reward. But right now I'm trading with 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So a win rate of 58% works pretty fine for me. So this is what I was trying to say to you. You have to choose between these two. You can have them both. You can combine them both. I'm not a huge fan of combining strategies, of combining approaches. If you're a scalper, stick to scalping. If you're a day trader, stick to day trading. Don't mix, because your brain won't comprehend what you're doing. So for me, it's better to create a good trading plan, to establish for the big risk reward or for the big win rate, and to have a good risk management, and to follow that plan over and over again every week, to know what you're doing every week and to repeat it every week. Like, you don't have to revolutionize your own strategy. So that being said, guys, I expect you on the GoFunded Trader Challenge. I want to have interviews with you. I want to see you win. I want to see you taking our challenges. And by the way, I'm a trader too. I am going to take a challenge with Goats too, and I'm going to share my experience with them. I already had a look inside the platform. I'm having an account too. I started the challenge too. And what I can say is that the spreads are pretty good. Also, the platform is really neat. It's pretty clean. It's really easy to use. If you know what I'm saying, some platforms are really sketchy. They have bugs. They are not clear enough for the trader. But this one, I really like how it looks like. Let me just... So this is how the platform looks like. I didn't start the challenge yet, but you can see how good it looks like. Like, everything is pretty clear. I'm imagining the fact that it will look pretty good over here when I'm going to start to trade on it. Again, message me. I have a Twitter account too. You can message me on it. You can message the GoFunded Trader account too, showing us your experience with GoFunded Trader, showing us how you passed the phases. Also, we would be pretty happy if you start to make YouTube videos about us, reviewing our service, being totally honest of what you experienced with GoFunded Trader. Don't forget to join our Discord community again. We want to hear opinions from you, and we want to make our services better. Everything is taken into consideration when it comes to GoFunded Trader. Like, if a trader tells us something and we consider it relevant, of course we would take action and we will change it over time in order for you to feel better about the platform, about the trading conditions, about everything. That's why we added the no time limit. That's why we added the profit split up to 95%. That's why we added an option where the first profit target is 7% instead of 8%. We are willing to adapt things based on your feedback. So thank you for watching, and see you next time in the next video.